will remain. And it's the same with Kurds. I have connections with them. Incidentally, my trip was already planned to go. What town do they have in northern Syria? In northern Syria, not in Iraq, because I know everything about their politics, more or less. The Iraqi Kurds are more CIA-oriented, American, while the three enclaves they have, the Kurds in northern Syria, are much more progressive, and they already have a small university there. They teach classes and so on, but because of this last round of Turkish terror, I had to cancel the. So I would say, again, I'm not saying they should erase, but the way they refer to their tradition is, as you put it nicely, it's precisely they reinterpret through modernity. Everybody knows this in Turkey. Kurds are not some primitive, superstitious minority. They are, you know how nicely secular are. This was my experience. Go to a Kurdish restaurant in Istanbul and do something superstitious, like ask for a coffee to read your destiny. They will throw you out. I witnessed this. They say, no, sorry, this is for you Muslims. We are not superstitious. You know? They are the most, they are not a primitive, they are the most secular, the most progressive ethnic group there. Which is why, and again, it's so sad what is happening to them. And people are telling me, but they manipulate one conflict against the other. Fuck you, what should have done? Of course they are doing it. They have to survive and so on, you know. It's very interesting to follow their leader, Öcalan, who is now in prison. But you know that in prison he started to read Foucault, Agamben, and he took a strong term towards feminism, so that now it's wonderful. Explicit feminism is part of that PKK whatever country, though he's a weird guy. To add, and then I will stop talking, a very amusing detail. You know what happened to me in Turkey? This happened a couple of years ago when Öcalan already was allowed to read Turkish newspapers. A Turkish newspaper asked me a couple of questions, which were stupid, provocative, so I gave provocative answers. Like one question was, what would be the ideal situation in which you would like to find yourself? Okay, I said, naked in bed with a beautiful girl and debating with her philosophy, no? Okay, vulgarity. But then, 2 days later, it's not a joke, Öcalan from prison wrote a letter to that newspaper claiming, I agree with philosopher Zizek, I would also like to be in that position, you know. I mean, what I'm saying is that, of course, this is a dirty joke, but what I'm really saying is that don't take Kurds as just some ethnic minority there. This is important, not to abandon your particular struggles, but to give them the right universalist emancipatory